Good morning. God bless you. This is a very, very short one today. Um, so I was having this dream and I had two different people talking about their opinion. One was saying, um, to start like a side hustle, you know, like to start some sort of craft business on the side or something that you do that will allow you to sell product or service. Someone was saying that that was, a waste of time because, you're not guaranteed that nothing will set, that it will sell. And if it does sell, um, how much money you're going to get for the item. And also, they were just saying it wasn't worth it. And then they were saying that depending on what you do, when you start up something, if you have to borrow money in order to start up this side hustle, that it wouldn't be worth it because you're going to have to pay back the person that got the funds from. And but there was someone else on the other side saying that you're looking at it wrong, that you should try to sell something with a um, high profit margin, but it's not going to cost you anything to start it up. It's not going to cost, like, you're going to be able to start with what you have on hand. And I know I did a similar video sometime back um, about this whole conversation in this dream. And so that was basically that was the end of the dream. But um, God is showing me this again because the conditions are ripe right now in the time that we're living in the situation that we're living in with pandemic and all this stuff, that um, the conditions are right for you to make something with your hands or either offer a service that fits the times that we're living in. And then um, you'll be able to make a profit. You'll be able to make a profit on this side hustle. And for some folks who have lost their income, this can be a good source of income depending on what you're good at, what kind of service you can put out there. One thing that's coming to mind is, because of the situation that we're living in, I know that there's going to be lots of parents who are going to opt to keep their kids home, but yet they can't be over top of their kids in this virtual online school thing. They can't be home with their kids helping them because maybe they work, or maybe they work and they're tired. They don't feel like coming home and just spending hours with them. So there is going to be a demand for virtual tutors because teachers can only do so much. They're going to teach it, but then they can't individually tutor every single kid that they have. So there's going to be a demand for that. So those of you that may have a teaching background, you might want to look into that. The other thing is, um, a lot of people have suffered during this pandemic, but then there's other folks who have thrived in this environment. Um, so you might be thinking, well, people don't have money, and so why would I go and make something and try to sell it, and people don't have money? Um, you know, that's not necessarily true. Some folks do have money, and what people are doing is they're preparing, they're getting their homes um, rehabbed and decorated, and um, they're getting stuff landscaped. They're doing all types of stuff to their homes. They're fixing things that they, have left unfixed for years. And so there's an opportunity there to even to do like um, home crafts, things that people put in their house to make their house look pretty, or you know um, to make their house look pretty, or to make it look um, I don't know how you call it, just presentable, I guess. There's a niche there for natural and organic sanitization products. Um, I know me for one, I won't douse myself in hand sanitizer because it's chemical, and I just don't want chemical, on me or on my children. So I have the um, natural and organic hand sanitizer and stuff like that. So this is a time, and people will pay more for that stuff. They'll pay more. They know the natural and organic costs more stuff, costs more money. And I used to make it. Last year I used to make that. Maybe there's something I should look into again. But in little niche sayings for the time we're living in, people are looking for stuff like that. People are looking for stuff like that, and being prepared for uh, the certain holidays that are coming up. Being prepared for that, like Thanksgiving and Christmas might be different this year. So if you could think of little things that um, would be unique to 2020, little sayings on T-shirts, or even baby clothes. I was born during quarantine, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just throwing out stuff. You know, I'm not that great with, that type of stuff, but I'm just throwing out stuff to kind of put it in your head. We're living in a very, I guess the point of it is, of the dream, is that we're living in very unique times. And unique times, during these unique times, you can come up with, maybe if you spend some times with the Lord and just sit there and just you and Him brainstorm, because God wants you to use your creativity. He just don't want to just give you the idea. Sometimes He will, but a lot of times He wants you to either spend that time with Him, or spend that time with Him, just kind of brainstorming and allowing Him to give you something. But um, and it's so convenient now, because now you don't even have to like interact with people. You can just post your product or your service online and mail it out. You don't even need to see the people. So yeah, we are living in very strange times. So strange times, unique times will allow for unique situations to create something that fits the times that we're in, and people will buy it because it's unique and not everyone else has it. So um or it or it fits a need that is lacking out there. It supplies a demand that's lacking out there. Okay. So like I said, there's an opportunity out there to make some money. um and that's it. I just want to get that out there to you, because things change, situations change very rapidly. We don't know from one day to the next. But there's an opportunity there to start something. So, all right, guys, God bless you. I love you. I'll talk to you later.